Welcome to the very first video of the drippiest Arknights faction tournament. We're putting all the factions head-to-head to decide which squad has the best drip in the entire game.
Also, huge shout out to my very first patron and also first Tier 2 patron, it is Jeremy.
Thanks so much for supporting the channel, man.
Technically, we already had round 1. That was just the prelims, where viewers voted in a Google form to see which factions deserve to move forward. That means this is the first official episode, but we're starting straight from round 2 with the factions you all picked. Here's how things shook out. Abyssal Hunters came in with the most support. Sarukasa and Laterano also pulled massive numbers. Some smaller groups like Bolivar and Siesta didn't make it past the first round. Now let's go over the factions that were eliminated after round 1. Bolivar, Siesta, Followers, Rim Billiton, Gaul, Carlon Trade, Sami, Minos, Usurs, Glasscow, Jan, and some reserve squads, along with Op A4, did not make it through. They will not be competing further in this tournament.
Now, I'm introducing a rule that's honestly kinda stupid, but also really fun. For the remaining factions in this tournament, each faction is going to be represented not by the entire group, but by a single character in each round. This character, called the faction's representative, stands in for the whole faction and competes against representatives from other factions. Think of it like picking a champion to fight for your team. You, the viewers, get to decide which character will represent each faction in a given round. A new representative must appear each round. Once a character has been chosen as a representative, they are banned from being picked in future rounds, so you can't rely on the same operator over and over. However, if a faction runs out of eligible representatives, previously banned characters can be chosen again. This system is in place to make the tournament more dynamic. It's not just about which faction looks the best overall, it's about strategy, fan loyalty, and making the right picks at the right time. For example, if you pick Crown Slayer to represent Rhodes Island too early, she won't be available for later rounds, which could hurt their chances when they face tougher matchups. On the other hand, if you're not careful with your picks for Abyssal Hunters, you could even get them kicked out early, despite them having the most dripped out characters out of all factions. Choosing your faction's representative carefully can make the difference between a faction advancing or getting knocked out early. You can vote for representatives right now in the description of this video. Choose wisely, and I'll see you in the next round.